you're right, it's Tabby Allen here, and today I want to take you through your first bake for Project Acoustics in Unreal Engine. So let's just get straight down into it. Okay, so let me just pull up Unreal Engine. Yeah, you're going to start a new game. I go for first person shooter, so games, first person shooter, and make sure it's opened in C++. Yeah, you need that for this. Okay, and start with a first person shooter. I've in C++. So what I've done, I've already made one, so I call it Acoustics. Is it 999? Okay, Acoustics demo. So I'm just gonna pull that up for us. Remember, if you can't see any of these things, you're gonna have to go back to the original step in Visual Studio. So if you can't open it in C++, follow the steps, download the stuff in Visual Installer, and if the probes tab doesn't work, you need to run the Python thing. Okay, so let's go through it. Okay, so our demo is open, and in our select button we can't see Project Acoustics. So what we need to do is edit, plugins, I can't spell today, Project Acoustics, click on that, boom. And then you need the Python, that's already installed, and restart. Okay, so it's time to restart. Awesome. So now we've set up, we should now have Bake Acoustics. Awesome, we're ready to go, and this should look like this: objects, materials, probes, bake. Okay, at the top. So if that's in your select mode. In what you need to make sure is having probes need to look like this. If you've got the Python error, go back to the previous video. I'll show you how to, get this thing to work. There's a workaround. And anyway, so let's get started. So what we need to do, we're in our world, and start tagging some geometry. I'm going to make this really simple. I am just going to tag the 4 walls and the floor, then click tag. Okay, so now they're tagged. Awesome. Now go into navigation. So for navigation, I'm just going to use, I'm going to use here so it's quicker. So there's just, the player can only walk along this single plane, and it's going to make the bake really quick. So once we go into materials, I've decided they're both concrete, so you kind of match the materials to whatever. So we've got the world grid and the prototype grid, and then we've chosen concrete. Here's the absorption coefficient, so they're quite reflective, but we haven't got a roof, so we're not going to hear much of a difference. Then we go to probes, calculate, boom. Okay, so now as you can see, we've got a couple of probes on the surface. Okay, so it should be quite quick to calculate. And when we go down to bake, okay, what we need to do, scroll down, local bake, and prepare local bake. Okay, and it's going to save it in this folder up here, and just in acoustics data, select folder. So, we've now prepared our first bake, but how do you bake it? So let's go into the folder it was saved in. So we're in acoustic demo 999, and we're going to go into plugins, project acoustics, acoustics data, and you're going to have these files, okay, made. So they've literally just made them. It was 1120, these files were made at 1119. So that's what you've done when you've prepared the bake, okay? So the Vox file is the kind of voxelized geometry it's made, so it's simplified it down, and I think this is the probe placement. So now what you need to do, you need to download the local bake tools to run this. So keep this folder open, go into download bake tools. After you've done this, click download, and it's going to download a zip folder. Okay, after you've got the zip folder, showing files, so it says command line local bake and extract all. Okay, So after you've extracted it, you should now have these folders. Copy all the extracted files, and you want to go back to your folder where acoustics data is, and paste. Easy peasy. Okay, so now it should look like this. You should have the preparation folders, okay, which is kind of your acoustics data, your config, and the readme file. Okay, so that's what the preparation made, and then you should have 4 other files, which are a bunch of DLs and the run local bake. Okay, so you're ready. You're going to press run local bake, run, and what you're going to get is this black screen, and that's Triton running it. So by the end, we're going to have our local bake, and we've done it, and that's it. So I hope that helped. It's quite an easy one, this, and it's all running nice and smoothly. So Project Acoustics, me out. Have fun.